it strikes us as quite funny to take quite a very innocent-looking way of drawing something and then just put bum jokes in it. You get a kind of puerile satisfaction out of that,
I like drawing them more and more as I get older, which is worrying. Nice big curved lines.
Bowels. She's obsessed with her bowels. There's a bit there where she's talking about diarrhoea. And there's a big discussion about sphincters here as well. And then she's had some sort of an unpleasant emotion at the end. But I've not eaten that one yet.
The standpoint of the comic is that everything is shit, isn't it? Including ourselves. I mean, nothing comes out the comic looking good. Least of all us.
Chris Donald, who was working at the DHSS in 1979, I think he was bored there, so he decided to do a magazine using some old cartoons and things. He had some printed and sold them at gigs and around pubs and things like that. And it's the first one sold 150.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are, 30 years later, selling round about the same number.
It doesn't sell anywhere else other than Britain.
Or Britain.
Or Britain. Australia take a few. But it doesn't sell in America. We can't give it away in America. So I think it probably is particularly British, but I don't know what that is because it's just what we do. I mean, we still do it. The three of us still do it because it makes us laugh, and we can't actually put our finger on what's funny. Probably because there isn't anything funny. But
it's a British comic, and it like the Beano and the Dandy, where the world of comics is sort of set in the 1950s with schoolboys with caps and shorts and
slap up feeds.
That's right.
All that sort of stuff. So we have all that stuff which they won't understand that in America.
They won't. No, it's difficult to make the magazine topical with it only coming out once every 5 weeks, and the period between us finishing it and the magazine hitting the shelves is another 3 weeks. So if something happens, it can be 8 weeks before the comic's out. So we've given up on trying to be topical. We'll just sort of write stupid articles about people who tend to be in the news.
And we just hope that they don't die before the comic's printed.
Which they have occasionally.
Yeah.
It's nice just to have some stuff in Tape Britain. But, I don't know. It's just what we do for a living. We don't really think about it too much. We just, it probably is as stupid and pointless as we think it is. Somebody want to back me up on that?
Yes.
Yes, it is stupid and pointless, yeah.
Mrs. Brady and her friend Dolly, they go into the tea rooms at the Tate and have a discussion about modern art and that sort of thing. And then Dolly discovers that she's eaten some fruit and has an unpleasant episode.
I'm doing a Fat Sagsworthy visit, Fulchester Art Gallery. It's like Thorpe said before, it just very quickly descends into puerile stuff. There's a big statue of a Trojan and he's got a fig leaf on, and they're just trying to get a look at his cock. And so they try prizing the fig leaf off. He doesn't actually get much better than that. So
I'm doing a cartoon about Gilray and Rowlandson, and they're sort of competing to try and impress a girl with who can be the most biting satirist. And that's about it, really.
Might be a good point to say that our cartoons never actually sound funny when you describe them
Or read them.
or read them. Yeah. But they're slightly funnier when you do read them.